अस्सलामुअलैकुम, नमस्ते, खुशामदीद। सेकेंड होम इंडिया के इस एपिसोड में एक बार फिर आप सबका स्वागत है। हम आपको लेकर आए हैं इंडियन हैंडीक्राफ्ट एंड हैंडलूम एग्जीबिशन। ये इंडियन एम्बेसी ने अरेंज किया है एज पार्ट ऑफ देयर टूरिज्म, प्रमोटिंग टूरिज्म फॉर इंडिया। We are here today at the Indian Handicraft and Handloom exhibition. I'm in conversation with an organizing member. Let's find out about this exhibition from him. Hi, welcome to our show.
Thank you.
Could you tell us a little bit something about yourself and how are you involved in this exhibition today?
Yeah, my name is B.S. Bist. I'm working as attaché commercial in the Indian Embassy. So that's why how I'm engaged with this even today.
I know that there is another No India seminar going on. So this exhibition was purposely in line, in sync today with that for a reason?
Exactly, because No India seminar, they are going to promote India as one of the best tourism places in the world. So similarly, we thought, why not we show India show here? So idea was to promote basically Indian handicrafts and handlooms products in Kuwait.
I see. So when you say handicraft and handloom, could you tell our viewers a little more? So are you talking about textile or what kind of products are these?
Handicrafts, they can be small decorative pieces to large furniture, doors, and similarly in looms, handlooms, they can be small pieces and they can be large saris, wearing clothes and all that.
So you've had this exhibition for all day now. Do you have a good response?
Yes, we gave it publicity in English and Arabic newspapers, and we are happy with the response we are getting here.
You know what I love about this place, that you guys are helping keeping this Indian tradition, because this is really ancient art, right? And it's kind of dying. So by you taking an effort in organizing these kind of exhibition, it keeps it alive. I'm sure there are other reasons too about this.
Yes, as you know that Indian Handicraft and Handloom, they are the largest employment providers in rural area after agriculture. So our idea was to show and promote the skill shown by our artisans and weavers, and how delicately these are being produced, how much work is involved in producing small pieces, that artistry, that it shows the hard work behind these. So this was basically to show and the quality and to promote this abroad. That was the idea.
You know, I'd love to show you all the handicrafts that are going on here right now behind us. But thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you. It was my pleasure. Thank you.
We are here at the Bulbul Palace, which is one of the stalls in this exhibition. Very interesting things out here in the stall. Let's find out a little more about them from this young gentleman here we have. Hi.
How are you?
Welcome to our show.
Thank you very much.
So first tell us your name and where are you from?
My name is Tahir Hussain and I'm from Kashmir, and we're here to exhibit Indian products. We usually come from all over Kashmir. We collect those and we sell them in Kuwait.
I'm very intrigued about the carpet that I see there. Tell us something more about the carpet. It's completely handmade.
It is completely handmade. It is one of the most expensive kinds of carpets that's made in Kashmir. Then it's pure silk, handmade, and the dye that they use over here, it's vegetable dye, and it takes around about 6 to 7 months to make this, to complete this carpet.
I also like that boat over there. Is that symbolic of something?
It's symbolic to Kuwait. It's Kuwaiti boom actually. You will see the picture of this boat on all the Kuwaiti money, and that's why it's when people from outside come here, they like to take it as a souvenir. So we keep this in our shop.
And a little bit about the shawl.
The shawls are from Kashmir also. Kashmiri shawls are famous all over the world, so they're famous over here too. And we keep them here, so people, the winter is not that long over here, but people like to buy them.
You live in Kashmir or do you live here?
I live over here. I've been living over here for around about 9 years, but I'm born in Kashmir.
Could Could you tell us a little something in Kashmir for us?
In Kashmiri language, you mean? Shukriya, which is there is not much Kashmiri that I know, so so it will be a little bit difficult.
Thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you.
So we are at Indian Home, and I'm talking to this very passionate young lady about her products here. Hi, welcome to our show.
Hello, ma'am. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Could you tell us a little bit about yourself first, and then we'll move on to the products?
Yes, we have been into this art of promoting Indian culture and art in Kuwait since the year 1993, and most of our clientele are in the US military base, Camp Arif Jan and Ali Al Salim. And here in Kuwait, we also have a lot of Kuwaiti customers who love Indian art, and this is an art that has dated back to almost 3,000 years BC, you know. And if you have visited Failaka, which is one of the historical places in Kuwait, you'll find a lot of their traditional products such as furniture and utensils, which have dated back to, you know, the trade relations that Kuwait had with them. So whatever you find here are authentic Indian handicrafts, and we have got them from the artisans themselves who are actually making them. So there are no middlemen involved here.
I can see some very interesting customized products, like for the state of Kuwait. I can see here you have a box. It's called Daulat al Kuwait. I like that.
Yes, ma'am.
This one yeah.
is handmade in Kuwait. It's made in India,
Yes, sir.
and it's made in India, northern India. It's made of a wood called rosewood, which is very popular in India. And over here you find the monument of the Kuwait Towers, as well as written over here in Arabic. And this is a puzzle box which can be opened this way. You slide it down here, it opens up this way, and there is a hidden compartment over here which nobody would know of, you know. So this is how it is.
For the most expensive pearl that you have, yeah, the hidden
One
compartment.
would know how to open it unless you've told them how to open it, you know. Yeah.
Okay, so viewers, we are letting you on a secret. Don't tell this to anybody else. Yeah, okay. I see some little cute more jigsaw puzzles over there.
Yes, these are also made of rosewood, made in India. And you see, this is just a little camel actually, and you can just open this way, slide this out this way, and there's a little secret compartment that you can, you know, put some jewelry or something into it. And it's very popular among kids as well, because they can hide a candy or something, present it to someone.
Oops. Children, don't listen. Don't give them ideas. Shisha. We can't end this conversation without talking a little bit about that.
Yes, shisha is very popular in Kuwait, but the amazing thing is that the shisha originated in India. And the first shisha was used with coconut shells, and they used the base of a coconut shell to put in the, you know, the flavored tobacco and stuff like that. But these pieces here, they are made again in India, and this is made of authentic brass. The work that you see here is hand-cut brass with authentic hand paintings on them. Yeah, it is functional, and you can even use it for incense, because here you can place some incense in it and just keep it as a piece of display.
Wow.
Yeah, if you don't want to use it.
Multiple uses
Yes.
of the same thing. Is that the craft that you were talking about? Is that similar to what I see on the surahi, the sharbat pot?
Yes, the surai or the sharbat pot is also very popular in the Middle East, and in the royal families, this was used to serve sharbat and fruit juices basically. So what they have done here is they have done a lot of cut work onto the brass, and a very fine brush is used in order to paint the details, you know, onto it. So that makes the item look very attractive with its multicolored.
Viewers, I have one more very interesting thing for you. The gramophone. How cool is that? I mean, children won't really know what this is. They'll be surprised about what this is. And yet here we can see, and I love the idea that you are keeping this alive for them to know that this is how we used to hear music. So I love that.
Music of the 1940s actually, and this is functional because if you open the base, you will find the entire mechanism inside it which does work. So you can place a record onto it and start playing, but it would sound like the Chipmunks. Okay.
Children also don't know about the phones that we had, the handheld phones. Yeah.
It's also called the Alexander Graham Bell style phones. We also have these here, and the amazing thing is that it's functional again because it has this little plug in here, which is to be plugged onto the landline connection, and it's very, very clear. The sound is very clear.
I'm sure.
Again, made by brass and rosewood.
Great, thank you so much for the tour. I hope you get a lot of more customers for today, and I wish you the very best in promoting this beautiful talent and creative ability that Indians have. So all the best to you.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. So we are at Sanskriti talking to Shalini. Welcome to our show.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It's lovely being on your show.
Could you tell us a little something about this saree? It's very attractive, and I'm sure our viewers want to know more about it.
Definitely. This is from the looms of Kanchipuram. It's pure silk, pure zari, and it's worked on 27 motifs which are woven. Everything is woven by a single weaver, and the whole beauty is the pure silk and the gold yarn which is woven together to create this magic. Okay, and this is from a small town in south of India called Kanchipuram, which is known for the pure silk sarees. And these days they are working a lot on contemporary designs. It used to be very traditional earlier. Now they are working on contemporary designs with the same concept of the traditional weave.
So you live here in Kuwait?
Yes.
And you have an outlet here of this?
We have a retail outlet in Salmia, Block 10, where you can access a lot of...
So how long would someone take to make something like this?
Definitely not less than 6 months, especially when you're working on 27 motifs. It's definitely going to be 9 months by a single weaver with a combination of 18 shades of silk yarn and the pure silver and gold yarn again. Yeah.
You know what else I'm really liking here is what do you call that?
The nagadas. Nagadas.
And it's just for show, or you can actually play?
You can actually play. I'll just
okay.
help you with few beats. These are actual nagadas. Normally they are used as a musical instrument, everybody knows. But then what they are trying to do is just to get that ethnic look in your homes. They try to paint ethnic designs, human figures, small stories. Everything is woven, and then it is depicted as a story on these. This kind of paintings go on dufflies, the circular drums, what you call, and sometimes they come on paintings. A lot of options available.
So this is not just a musical instrument. This is also a way to tell our younger generations of what our older generations did.
Absolutely. This is to create that interest for them, and it turns out to be a beautiful, colorful piece in your home decor.
What would you like to tell us about more?
This is something which is very, very traditional way of embroidery. It is used in creating dresses, accessories, lehengas, table covers, you name it, you have it. So there are around 5 to 8 tribal communities which are at the border of India and Pakistan. It's from Bhuj, and there are normally families of 4 or 5 doing this kind of work. And it involves a lot of very, very intricate embroidery, intricate way of getting the mirrors into the entire thing. So it's a very, very it's a very difficult crafting ideas.
And I can see it's really colorful. Like if you see so many different color threads, and what I've noticed is a lot of these kind of colorful things are a lot of Western people are taking interest in this. Have you seen a growing trend among the Westerners to come and take
them? We have British ladies, American women. They follow us for these things. Of course, they are very fond of the silks, but what they like is the embroidery. Anything which is crafted with difficulty, that interests them a lot.
What about the Arab population here in Kuwait?
They really like it. They like it. I have a few designer friends. They're very they're just designing as a hobby. They take the saris and they create abayas out of it. They feel that our saris are designed so beautifully. It has a border which allows them to use it as a, at the top, or make a yoke out of it, or at the cuffs and at the lining. So it turns out very interesting for them.
So there's something else I'd like to know about. What is that? And
This is the traditional lantern. It's the look is created as a lantern, and it's made out completely with marble. And it can be, like the traditional marble, it can be, made into pieces. It's actually crafted into pieces and assembled, as a marble. It's out of, it's done by a single person. Because to maintain the uniformity in the design, it's always picked up as a one-person craft. So he crafts it, he gives it a shape, he paints it, and the final touch-up. So it's never been shared. One craft has never been shared by two different people, just to maintain the flow, the design, and to give that wholesome look to it.
what's the name of this craft?
This is the marble craft is the shaping of it, but the work which you see is called meenakari. Meenakari. You'll find meenakari again in these kind of smaller. Meenakari traditionally was done on silver, but now since silver is getting very expensive for everybody to afford it, it's been done in an alloy of metal. But the crafting, the enameling craft is the same, whether it's the base of silver or an alloy of metal.
Meenakari is also very popular with the jewelry pieces, like you said, right?
Yeah, it is an enameling craft, so it can go either on a decor or jewelry pieces, or on the stools, the side tables, and many things, jewelry boxes, a lot of things.
Really, you've got some awesome stuff. I really enjoyed my time here. I hope our viewers like your products too, and I wish you the very best in promoting this beautiful creative work that Indians do. So thank you so much for that.
Thank you. It was lovely being on your show. Thanks.
तो लीजिए, हम पहुंच चुके हैं इस एपिसोड के इख्तिताम तक। मुझे उम्मीद है कि आपको भी उतनी ही मज़ा आई होगी जितनी कि मुझे आई है। बहुत कुछ जानने को मिला, बहुत कुछ सीखने को, अलग अलग डिफरेंट जो हैंडीक्राफ्ट्स इंडिया में बनाए जाते हैं। मुझे बहुत अपने तहे दिल से इंडियन एम्बेसी को और यहाँ आने वाले तमाम जो एग्ज़िबिशंस में आए थे, जिन्होंने अपने काम दिखाए, उनको बहुत बधाई कि इस मर्तीवी कला को उन्होंने इतनी खूबसूरती से ज़िंदा रखने के लिए जो ये मेहनत की है, उसके लिए उन्हें बहुत बहुत बधाई। मुझे उम्मीद है आप सब ने भी बहुत एंजॉय किया होगा। हमें अगले हफ्ते तक की इजाज़त दीजिए। बहुत शुक्रिया और शब बख़ैर।